Not all capsule wardrobes are the same. When you're building a wardrobe that you want to last and that you want to wear, it needs to reflect not just what the latest trends are or what's on a capsule wardrobe list or even what your best friend has in her closet. It needs to reflect your personal style, your body, and your lifestyle. So in this series, what I'm breaking down is why certain wardrobe items, whether it's shoes or bags, accessories, or tops, what makes them feel like one personal style type versus another, so that you can finally figure out why that piece in your closet that you thought you loved or your best friend wore and looked great on her, why you never reach for it. So today we're breaking down romantic versus bohemian style by the pieces. What are the items that resonate with each style, so that when you are looking to bring pieces into your closet or when you're looking to edit pieces that you're not wearing, you'll have a clearer sense of what to bring in and what to let go of, so that you can have an intentional wardrobe that you actually love to wear. If you're new here, I'm Erica. I'm a personal stylist with a master's in psychology. I've been styling women, men, and teens for over 17 years. And on this channel, I want to help you build a wardrobe that you're actually going to wear that's unique to you. One that works with your body, works with your personal style, and your lifestyle. Romantic and boho styles tend to overlap. They have a lot of similarities. They usually like to focus on dresses or flowy skirts, feminine pieces, soft pieces, fabrics that are fluid on the body, but they also have a lot of things that make them different. It's the overall feel, the color palette. Sometimes it's the details that will define what makes one item feel romantic versus bohemian. We're gonna break all of that down in today's video. Romantic style feels soft, it feels elegant, it feels fluid and feminine. It focuses on delicate fabrics and subtle details. You're not going to see things like heavy hardware or heavy items, things that are oversized or feel heavy or overpowering. The fabric choices for someone with romantic style are fluid fabrics, soft fabrics like silks or satin, things that move easily with the body, soft cottons. You also tend to see delicate details like florals or ruffles or lace. And the silhouettes, the fits of items tend to just slightly highlight the curves of the body, but they're not clingy, they're not super tight, and they're not over exaggerated either. They're fitted, they're tailored, but also very soft. Sometimes it comes down to just the color of an item. Sometimes just having something in a pink or a pastel or a feminine color in a clean silhouette can translate as romantic. It even comes down to the accessories, the types of jewelry. They're gonna choose pieces that feel more delicate and feminine. Not heavy hardware or statement pieces are generally what they're gonna gravitate towards. If you're thinking about the bag choice, it's going to be something that feels small and elegant, something that feels more feminine, not heavy or hard with a lot of hardware on it. That's not going to resonate with their style as much. And when it comes to shoes, you might see something like a ballet flat with a little bow that we might also see in the preppy style type, but it's also going to depend on the shape of the shoe. Someone with a feminine style might like more of an almond toe versus a pointy toe. And also they might like something that has a little bit of a heel to it that would add that feminine touch to an outfit. All these details in an item make pieces feel more like one style type over another. So in my closet, I definitely have pieces that feel feminine or have some romantic details to them. Some of them are some of my favorite dresses that I've had for a really long time. So I do like wearing dresses, and the romantic style type is definitely one of the styles that I resonate with. So whether it's a floral dress like this one in a silk fabric, that feels very fluid and romantic. I also like having pieces in my closet that are in a pretty blush color or more of a feminine romantic color. And that's how some of these pieces really resonate with my style, because my style is classic, but I like some romantic. So you can see the silhouette of this blouse. It's a silk classic silhouette, but it also has a feminine or romantic feel because of the color of this top. It's different than, say, this top, even though they look really similar, but the color's different. Where this one feels more classic, this one feels classic with a bit of a romantic edge to it. Now, if you went into someone's closet who has a boho style type, you're gonna see some similar items or similar pieces, but the energy is gonna feel completely different. So you might see dresses or flowy tops or skirts, but it's gonna feel more earthy. The browns, the creams, the rust colors, things that feel more grounded. Instead of delicate and feminine like the romantic style type, someone with a boho style, you'll see their pieces have more of a creative or an undone, free-spirited feeling to them. Boho style is less about polish and more about personality and free-spirited creativity. Bohemian pieces might have fringe to them. They might have some interesting textures or like crochet. Maybe there's some embroidery. If it's a bag or a shoe, it probably has fringe on it. Maybe it's in a brown earthy suede. You might also see in their closet, they might have some straw fedoras. They probably have some cool scarves that they like to layer with necklaces. Maybe their necklaces are suede or leather mixed with metals. So they have some interesting accessories. And you might also tend to see they have a wider brown belt with an interesting gold buckle or silver buckle. These are some of the accessories that you might see in someone with a boho style type, where the accessories for the romantic style type, they're more delicate, they're more refined, they're not as expressive. So you can start to see how two people with romantic style versus boho style are going to have completely different wardrobe essentials in their closet based on their style. There's going to be small details that are going to make them feel either more romantic or more boho. While the romantic style emphasizes more of a soft femininity, bohemian style focuses more on individuality and a free-spiritedness. Now, when it comes to boho style, I really don't have anything I can think of in my closet that feels boho. Even though I live in Southern California, boho style just doesn't resonate as much with me. Once you can start recognizing the details of what makes one piece feel a certain style type over another, it's going to make it easier to build a wardrobe with intention. And if you want some other recommendations, make sure to grab your Ultimate Capsule Wardrobe Guide by clicking on the link up above or down in the description box for my most recommended wardrobe essentials at both budget and luxe price points with shoppable links. So that'll help guide you in the direction to find your perfect wardrobe essentials. Let me know in the comments if this is starting to make sense, and if you feel like your style resonates more with romantic or boho, or if you've started to figure out some of the pieces in your closet that resonate more with one style type over another. And make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss next week's video where we're breaking down trendy versus edgy versus the eclectic vintage style types. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.